Here's how we helped our client Nikki go from low social media presence, inconsistent. Here's how we helped our client Nikki go from low social media presence, inconsistent revenue, and low converting webinars to over
Mic check. Mic check. Good morning, boys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Mic check. Whiskey's burning. Yeah.
Streetlights flicker in the fading light. The city sleeps, but my heart won't rest. Another broken dream I can't forget. Whiskey shadows in the streets so cold. A heart that's broken, a story untold. In the midnight haze, I search for peace, but the whiskey and the blues will never cease.
Nah, let's get some reggae going. Look at this. Unreal. Well, sloppy market. Mix it up. All right, bias for the day. Neutral. Neutral. Likely to continue lower. Likely to continue lower, boys. That's what I'm seeing right now. How we doing? How we doing? How's everybody doing today? We are pinned. We are proper pinned. How we doing this morning, boys? We are, this is our third reaction off this 1 hour first presented. Hey. Whoa, what was that? Happy, wonderful Tuesday, boys. April 7th already. Holy crap. The year is flying. The year is flying. How's everybody doing today? For now, boys, we're chilling. For now, we are chilling. I think we're selling off, but we'll see. We could just range for AM, boys. Come on, come on. Yeah, we're selling off for now, boys. We're selling off. Looks like we're respecting these 15 minutes. We got this 1 hour, the printed, perfect, almost near perfect mitigation of the consequent encroachment. Both these levels. So we'll see. We need this 1 hour to start being disrespected here. We got 1, 2, 3 wick rejections, minor body close into it. So this next 10, 11 minutes is going to be big for bias on the day. If we respect hard, I mean, who knows? If we start to show signs of closure below these lows, then the market might be coming down. But usually when the world is waiting a tweet or some type of geopolitical update, we go a little sideways. So, but hey, not to say there ain't opportunities, right, boys? Not to say there ain't opportunities. Hope y'all are having a great Tuesday. Bless you all. Bless me. Holy shoot, boys. Bless me. Oh. Whoa. What's my computer making weird noises? All right, boys, we're starting to see a little rejection here to close the hourly candle. There might be a later session entry if we're going to get anything here. But there's no signs of where price wants to head at this point. So we're chilling. We instead of chilling. Ooh, kimasabi. Ooh, kimasabi. Kimasabe. All right, we're getting a little momentum. Let's see if we can close below here, boys. Anything can happen. Once again, respecting that consequent encroachment. All right. It's looking like it's closing pretty bearish here, boys. Pretty bearish. Pretty bearish.
It's 8 o'clock.
Fresh hourly. There it is. It's looking heavy. No flip on the 15, no flip on the 1 hour, 4 hour closed. Heavy. It's all heavy. We be heavy mobbing. Yo, what up, Spark? How you doing, bro? How you doing, big dog? Well, man, here's what we're looking at. Basically, we're looking at the draws on liquidity. Hold up. Yeah, man. So if we're looking at draws on liquidity, the market started selling off towards this draw here. We took Asia low. There's this sell side low here. So essentially, it's a little bit more complex today, but this 1 hour leg, I was looking for this gap to flip, so price to close below it. We still got 31 minutes, but if we look at the 15 minutes, I mean, we're melting towards this low, right? Momentum is, market open, momentum is pushing lower. So I am keen on targeting this low. So basically that's the bias, bro. For now, this PA looks a little chalked. I'm not looking to enter currently because we can see there's bullish imbalances in the lower time frames that are supporting higher pricing. So expecting a deeper pullback and then looking for the shift out. Yeah, man. Pretty chill day today, bro. Pretty chill day today. I gotta turn this music down a little bit though. It's getting a little bit obnoxious. How's your day going there, Mr. Spock Knock? How's your day, brother? How is your day, my brother? I'm blading again. Yeah, dude. What is it, like 10 centimeters of snow in Edmonton? So yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be busy. That's good, man. That's good. You can just dial it in and yeah, it'll be good. It'll be a good work shift for you, hopefully. Drive safe out there, man. Mm. Gotta love some coffee. Have you had some coffee yet today there, Mr. Adam? No snow here? Really? Wow. Well, we're getting pummeled in Edmonton, bro. It's not like it's gonna last, but yeah, man, we're 10 centimeters in the next 10 hours kind of thing. Like it's been an overnight into the morning kind of vibe. So yes, sir. Yes, sir. But for now, we're warm. We're indoors, and we are trading an evaluation today. So I'm likely looking to risk about $500 to $800 on this day. So we'll see what happens. A little bit higher risk because we're trading the evaluations, trading evals because of the potential war going on, right? So we don't need to risk our business in these uncertain conditions, my brother. Uncertain conditions. How was your weekend, my man? How was your Easter? Do you guys practice Easter? been really beautiful out lately, man. I've been loving it. Actually, you get these like nice sunny days, but then you get a nice cloudy day, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. The spring weather is not my favorite. You get like the best and the worst of it all, right? So I prefer summer. Don't we all? All right. So when we're starting to get into our entry level, our level of where we're, or our level of interest, I like to start marking out just all the fair values that we could potentially interact with. You know, if I take a sell here and the market starts moving lower, what are we looking at, right? So it's kind of subjective as to which levels you use. I like to use the first level. For example, we got a 5 here and a 5 here. I would personally just mark up this 5 because there's a 3 somewhere internally here. Right, we can see there's a 2 here. So this whole leg is going to be a potential reaction point to move higher if we do get involved with a short position here. Right, but for now, I'm just waiting. Oops. For now, I'm just waiting on structure to develop a little bit further. 4-day weekend, let's go, bro. How's the kids, man? Staying well? Right, so like if we flip this 1 minute and then I go to the 3 minute and we haven't confirmed flip below this. Flip means close below. Then yeah, like I'm chilling. I'm waiting for this 3 minute, right? So we can see the 3 minutes got 35 seconds left. This could be really good. Let's size it up. It's a little bit wide, but that's okay. Volatile markets. This is what we're looking at. Right, or this rejects the 3 minute and we print another move higher. That's the approach right now. And look at that, 3 minutes respected. 1 minute, oh, excuse me, bro, I got the yawns. Now, so the 1 minute flips, the 3 minute doesn't. So I'm chilling. I ain't taking that right now. It could easily just sell off, but that's okay. We're here to protect. I don't know if you guys can even hear this music or not. No, it doesn't sound like it. There we go. Yeah, see, look at that. So 3 minute holds, and you can see the rejection starting to happen, right? We're retesting that 1 minute. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if we get a confirmation. Day is done. Now I get to objectively watch and learn. There you go, bro. Yo, nice short, by the way. Nice short, bro. Got in right up here. Did you trail, Sean, or how did you get paid on this? Oops. All right, so this 1 minute is basically irrelevant, boys. Again, like I said, I would wait for this 3 minute to flip. Now, if we print a fresh 1 minute higher and we get in somewhere up here, and there's room for price to move into this level, then it's a little bit different, right? But I don't want to be executing into it, right? Nice catch today, Sean. Good for you. Took a full 2 point. Good. Nice, man. How many points did you catch on that move? That was decent. That was a decent move. 180 total. Sheesh. 180 points total. Very nice. Okay, boys, 2 minutes, 15 seconds till this 3-minute flips. It's not the most convincing yet. We also have a 2-minute below, so to be honest, I'd like to see price cycle up a little bit higher. Right, and again, trading's a beautiful thing, man. There's no need. You don't have to execute, right? You don't have to. Right? Play it smart. Wait until the market gives you what you need. And we can see here that this 3-minute is holding, right? Peeking back at the 1 hour, this was the level that I originally wanted to flip. We're still holding below it. We got 19 minutes. We've tapped into this 15-minute. Beautiful breakaway gap. ES, same deal. Doesn't look as clean. Ooh, yes, the bearish SMT. Okay, hold up, dog. One sec. One sec, one sec, one sec. We're still holding. Yeah, we're chilling. 5-minute there too. Okay, yeah, if we look at 3-minute, bro. So for example, it'll depend on the person, man, but there's essentially, if you look at my screen, right? If you look at NQ and you're looking to sell, you see how NQ is weaker? Like it's actually down more. The change in percent is lower. Like it's greater to the downside, and we're looking to sell. That's why I would trade NQ. NQ is weaker. I wouldn't want to trade the stronger asset. right? Unless I was buying, right? If I'm buying and let's say NQ is up 0.5% and ES is up 1%, I'm taking ES, right? And a lot of times NQ will lead in either direction because it's more volatile, and it's got a higher value, right? Like the actual price that we're trading is quite a bit higher, right? So looks like the market's starting to cycle. See, this is a good example of like, sure, the 1 minute the 1 minute the 1 minute is looks like it's playing out off this retest here, this IFEG retest here. But again, like weak break into the 3 minute, we only really mitigated like the 25% mark of this 15. So not so much my style of entry, right? ES did mitigate the entire level as well as a 30-minute level, but that's okay. Right? But yeah, that's what I would do, bro, is I would just look at the change in percent. Right? I've heard other guys talk about, for example, like if ES takes the high, or sorry, NQ takes the high, then you would want to trade ES because it's going to respect that high. But I haven't seen any like concrete evidence to show that that's reliable. I find that trading the weaker asset tends to move better in sells and then stronger in buys. Yeah. All right. So we're interacting with this 5 minute here, and it looks like it might hold. Yeah, so this leg is littered with gaps, right? So it's just being aware of like what you're trading into, right? Um, until we start to see some conviction. I mean, this is kind of flat. It could easily roll over, but that's fine, man. We're not here to chase. But Sean, good spot on that SMT, dog. Good spot on that. Another key component that I look for, boys, when taking an entry. So like, sure, there's 3 minute inverse, which is great. But look at how it inversed, man. Like it tested in, it retook the high, we tapped into the level once more. There's no V shape, right? Like we want to see some speed. Like we want to see purpose. This looks like it could roll over. Well, that's a retest if I've ever seen one. Just a straight flush. Right, like that 3 minute close is beautiful, right? So again, we don't see V shape, but we do see mad respect to this level. So that to me screams that we're likely coming down, right? So again, you could also, I would likely trim my stop just a little bit. Right, this isn't exactly the best V-shaped property, but when you start to see respect like this, let's see if it rolls over now. All right, keeping in mind that we're still trading within this 5 minute, not so worried about it, not worried about it as much as this lower one. This lower one is a little bit more of a pain in the ass. But again, 1 hour looks like we're still doing decent in terms of flipping that level. 15 minutes looking like it's ready to expand. 5 minutes inconclusive. 3 minute looks bearish. This scam wick. Right, but this would be a 3 minute entry here, boys. Not the cleanest trade. Not gonna lie, not the cleanest trade. This would be more of like an evaluation style trade than on a live account or on funded. Again, it's just lower probable conditions, and I mean this price action is getting a little jaded. Right, and this is also why that 2 stabs, like 2 tries, would matter, right? Because this could still come up and mitigate deeper into this 15. Right, once this hourly candle close, there's usually some type of expansion or not expansion, but manipulation before the hourly expansion. It's just something you start to notice over time. Right, for now we're chilling. I see the IFG. Where the hell is the fair value gap to enter from on that? Oh, bro, I don't enter on fair value gaps. I enter on retests of the IFEGs. I found they just work better for me, bro. Right, like we could print a fair value lower down here, for example, once price starts to move, but then you completely miss the move, dude. Inversion is best case for me, bro. Once we tap into a level and we immediately invert, assuming that we've spotted, like, again, this leg properly. Like there's this 5 minute that I've got marked out that's a potential. It's the first presented on the pullback, so this is a potential point for a reaction higher. I don't want to see price respect this level strong, like with intent, right? I want to see this level get wicked in and break. I want to see it break, right? But yes, I enter on the retest of the IFEGs, right? This specific trade, 3 minute inversion, because there's no V shape. Like once this candle printed, like it scammed higher, it took liquidity off this candle high, and it immediately respected the body close, respected this. Yeah, like that'd be fine selling right here, right? Again, monitoring, like we're coming into this 5 minute now, right? So I'm on the 1 minute, and I'm just paying attention as to how price is reacting. We're moving in with speed. Now, if let's say we get one candle close back up into this level, I would likely trim that for a break even or small win or small loss, because we don't need to see a strong reaction, because that'll likely send us higher into this 15 and potentially flip the 1 hour, right? Which is not what we want. We want to start to see price moving lower. This 1 hour flips, we're good to go. But let's see. Yeah, man. This is not the highest probable trade. Again, look what we're trading into. Like we're trading into a nice 5 minutes. So expecting a strong reaction, right? Now look at this. We're starting to get V shape out, right? So I'd want to see these levels hold, right? And that's the power of just marking out these potential reaction points. First presented 5 minute, right? This could hold price and send it higher, right? This is the most reliable level for higher pricing on this leg up, right? So I don't want to start to see like strong signs of respect, right? And we could see like 2 minutes looking all right, 1 minute's looking interesting. Right? We're respecting this 3 minute level once more, right? But look at this candle. Like it's just stuck. Right. So at this point, you either accept the risk and you wait for the sell off, or it pumps higher and you look to re-enter off a second attempt. What are you saying? Okay, I got you. Nah, that trade looks like dog shit. Hey man, dog shit trades can still pay, right? And this is more of an eval. This is again, like I said, more of an eval trade. Yo, what up, Sergi boy? How you doing? Right. Again, the premise, like lower time frames are pretty fugly, but if we look at the 15, I mean, it's looking heavy. Right. It's important to zoom out. Right. We reacted off this 30-minute level. I'm actually going to change that 30-minute. Right. What they? Oh, there we go. I just entered on the inverse. Nice, bro. Yeah, it looks decent. We got this 5 minute first presented that we need to flip. If this flips, then we're cooking. If this flips, we're cooking. Only problem is we got to wait another 5 minutes because we just got a fresh candle, right? And we're expanding lower. So, oops. I would take this on NQ personally because it's weaker, right? Based off the change in percent. Both are looking heavy, but no stress. I've been trading evaluations a little bit more aggressive than I've been trading like a funded or personal capital in the past. So it's just part of like what I do or what I'm doing, right? Everybody's different. Yeah, Sean, I agree, my brother. I agree. It's looking heavy. We'll see though. Like this 5 minute candle could easily turn around, right? The classic, like, wow, it looks so good, and then something happens, and then it just looks so bad. But again, like, don't get too stuck into these lower time frames. Just remember the premise of the trade, right? Where the draw is this buy side, this sell side low, right? We took an Asia low in here, or is it right here? Took Asia low and with momentum, and it's showed no signs of reversals yet, right? We respected this first presented 5 minute as well on this sell side leg, right? Look at that. So it's just confluences are stacking in our favor, right? Confluences are stacking in our favor. We just need this 5 minute to go. And who knows? It might be a little sus, right? It might take some time. Lots of times you get in these AM positions here, and the market will just fuck around, and then it'll just slowly roll over, and then it'll melt 500 points into lunch and PM, right? You gotta love it. Okay, starting to respect it now. All right. Looks like Serge got in on the 2 minute, which was here. Okay, I like. And there we go. Getting some speed lower. Five minutes looking great. 57 seconds on the close. We're looking really good here, boys. Looking to break even and partial on this low. And honestly, this will be like an all-out zone, right? If you got a contractor key you can let run, then whoop, good for you. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But this would essentially be break even TP1. Right. So, for example, with 3 contracts on, I'd be taking 2 off here. I'd be taking 2 off here. I wouldn't necessarily worry about this low. I would just trail because they're so close, right? Like it's only fucking 10 points, right? It's only 10 points between the two. So just take the conservative TP, get most of your position off, and then let the rest fucking go, right? Go break even and trail. Boom. Payday, baby. So that kind of breaks down my read on this position, right? The 5 minute first presented is respected beautifully, right? The 3 minute is not V-shaped. This looks fucking terrible, right? In relation to some cleaner entries, right? It doesn't look the best. But that's okay because once we got this rejection candle, taking this liquidity, I mean, not like that really matters, but you see price wick up and then show intent to hold it lower. The body close respects this 3 minute. Hold up, let me just put 3 minute. Right, that I'm slamming it. I'm slamming it right here, right on that close, and boom, zero drawdown. Well, I shouldn't say zero, but a little bit of heat, right? So now I've taken 2 contracts off, right? I have 1 contract running. I'm going to adjust everything so that I have, oops, my break even set. So I got my buy stop up here. Oops. Again, this is it's more of an eval trade, boys. It's more of an eval trade. I honestly would have taken from that 5 minute small gap within the 15. Let me take a peek. Oh, you mean the one I got highlighted up here? Stop loss. And then for me, I'm just looking to trail, right? I mean, this is 102 points. So that's like a couple $100 on one contract. So this is where you have to make a decision. You either wait for structure and then trail, right? Like you could trail off this high, or you let it go, or you just like with Mac. I think Mac's 3.5 hour trade. He as price, as price pushed lower, he just kept going. Now again, granted that was a bit more of an impulsive move, but again we're still in the trade. We haven't taken sell side liquidity yet. It's important to check both assets because look at right. If we go to ES 30 minute, we took whatever the fuck this is. Hold up. This is Asia low. Yeah, okay, get rid of that. This is the low I'm focused on, right? If we look at both of those, neither asset has taken. Oh, just kidding. NQ is taken. So potential SMT now, right? And if you want to get granular with it, I mean, we're within a 1 hour here. This leg could create another reaction. So again, just managing aggressively is more my style. This looks like a great 1 minute to trail behind. Right? Again, especially unfunded, there's no way I'm letting a contract come back 100 points. Absolutely not. That is foul, in my opinion. for my style and how I like to trade, that is not good for me. So I'd be trailing aggressively, and then hopefully we could just continue the sell off, right? If you remember what I said about the 1 hour expansion, right? We wicked up to start the 1 hour, and now we expand lower, right? Not to say it has to, but these are the best type of trades because boys, if we reprint this exact same candle, right? If we reprint this exact same body, like we're digging deep, right? We're digging deep, and honestly, I wouldn't worry about this 1 hour here. This first presented is going to be the target for price today, almost certain. So, but we'll see. ES needs to blow this low. Just as an example, if we reprint that exact same candle, that's another 100 points, right? Dog shit trades pay, Lefty. You know what, man? Here's the thing, man. Like, I could sit here and say, wow, this is such a nice trade. Like, what am I gauging that off of, right? You could sit here and be like, dude, garbage trade, right? But it's all dependent on the trader, right? Like, it's all subjective, right? A lot of guys can make money in markets that appear to be shit to us, right? And then, you know, we're making money in markets where other people are like, wow, PA is the struggle, right? So it's I would just like be cautious on like how we talk about price too. Very important, right? If you talk shit about price, price will shit on you. That's from my experience been the case. Dog shit trades pay, bro. Get that on a t-shirt. Dog shit trades pay. Too funny. I mean, bro, dog shit trades printing 100 points. And again, it's not necessarily about the outcome, boys. It's more so. Ready for it? It's more so just ensuring that the model is what we're trading, right? Like, does this fit the plan, right? The plan is 15-minute, 1 hour continuations towards the draw in line with momentum, right? There's 100 reasons why this trade doesn't look good, but you got to figure out like what looks good, right? I don't know. It's that classic conversation of like, find reasons not to take a trade, or find reasons to take a trade. I think it's just like, I don't know. For me, it's like find reasons to take the trade. In the past, I've always been the guy that's more conservative, more defensive, always waiting for that perfect setup, right? It hasn't served me well. I shouldn't say it hasn't served me well. It's just not what I've been used to, right? So applying a bit more aggression is what I've needed, and it's served me good. So just like trading evals, bro. Like for a while, it became very difficult to trade an evaluation. You know, like I just didn't respect any of it. You know, and let alone a funded account compared to personal. But yeah, man, we're fucking rolling. We're rocking and rolling now, right? Stop losses. Rolled. So yeah, just food for like just as an example, boys, with 3 contracts off the top. This is currently floating with two partials. I got 1 contract floating 240, and my realized gains are already 327. Right. So if price pulls back to here, we're probably looking at about 170, 180 bucks. I don't know. Let's just see. 90. So yeah, another 180 if we do roll. But again, I'm not letting this come back 140 points. Absolutely not. I'm betting on heavy price. Right. We took this low, so we could see a reaction. Looks like ES is still heavy. Everything's looking good, boys. We're chilling. We be steady chilling. Ooh, kimosabi. Once you start to see this play out over and over and over, you do start to develop a bit more of an understanding of like how the market will start to cycle. And it all starts with inversions, bro. In my opinion, like once you start to see those inversions, it's it's usually the sign for lower price. Yeah. We could start to see the market reacting, potentially creating that SMT at this low. Right, a little more visible in the 30-minute. Right, we're starting to cycle out a little bit here. So boom, we're done. 485. And that's the day, boys. That's how it's done. That is how it is done, my brothers. Just gonna change this over to minutes. We'll go 5 minutes. Beauty. And this goes back. I think it has changed over too. Yeah, okay. We'll go 30 minutes. Nah, we'll just leave it. Fuck it. And that is how the cookie crumbles, said our good friend Jimmy Carrieth. Wonder if any of the other boys took this dog shit trade. It definitely wasn't the cleanest of trades, let's be real here. Sean, bro, Mac just said this is a good setup. Quit talking shit. This is the stuff you got to be careful for, man. You take an L and you tell yourself it was a good setup, right? Good level, but the entry model was flawed there. Exactly, like Max says, bro. If it fits your plan, right? If it fits your plan, I guess, eh? But just be careful talking shit about price. It can be dangerous to talk shit about price when you're not trading, and then talking only good about price when you are trading. Just be cautious, boys. Bars. All right. Just gotta take some screenshots. Nah, I don't need to type all this shit. Oh, there it is, boys. And that's why we manage risk. Holy shit. Let's go. This is why we trade evals, boys. This is why we trade evals. Holy mother frigger. Sean, man, it absolutely fires me up when all the boys are eating like the way we are. I love it, bro. I love it. Good work, Coach Sean, Coach Big D or Digby, Sean Digby. Whoa! Look at those wicks, man. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Yo, Serge, I don't know if you're still here, dog, but are you trading this shit still? Only had one contract, so was trailing. Nice, dude. Well done. Good B. Good B. Oh shit. Oh shit, boys. Good B, Sergi boy. Good B. That's scammy. That's scammy right there. Scammy, scammy, scammy. Can't you see? Did you take NQ or ES? Sergi boy. Thanks, bud. Yeah, these markets are wild. 100%, bro. This is some crazy shit. Just when you think you're chilling, you can never be too chill. Yeah, respect. Respect. Respect, buddy. Respect. Bangers. Well, that's pretty much the day now, boys. Took the low. We got another 15-minute here. Let's just monitor this. Not like I'm trading it, but let's just monitor this. We got a 32? No, we got a 30. Oh, yeah, this is that nasty. Yeah, no, you don't want to be trading off that. Let's just delete some stuff. I'm pumped to get this Discord full of the boys here, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be cool to see doing all those trade markups and trade reviews and whatnot. So it's gonna be fun. To be honest, I don't even see how these guys got involved. Oh, I see. Serge, I don't know if you're still here or not, brother, but how's work? How's work going? Tuesday, beauty day. Yeah, year end is over. Good, man. You guys can just like chill and do your jobs again, not stress over some bullshit. I like it. We back, baby. We back. We had like what? Friday off, Monday off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4-day weekend. And we come back and hit a fucking clapper. Let's go. Serge, I do like how you played this. I do like how you played this. It's interesting to see how we can sometimes have like different approaches on getting in and different filters, right? It's cool. Not to say anything's right or wrong, but I do like how you were waiting for something else other than this 1 minute. Well played. Yeah, it's subjective, right? Like 2 minutes slower than the 3 minute. Then there's the first 5 minute. There's 2 minutes actually right in that 5 minute. Well, boys, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna hit the gym and then continue to work on the old model. So I will catch you guys tomorrow, and then later on today. Serge, if you want to run a little Asia tickle sesh, let me know, bro. We let's get it going live. It'd be good. It'd be good. It'd be good for us to do that. I think together. It'd be fun. Sean, if you want to tune in, or anybody else here wants to tune in for a little Asia sesh, let me know. Just message me. But Serge, dude, thanks again for everything, man. Have yourself a have yourself an absolute banger of a day. All right. We'll talk soon, my man. We'll talk soon, boys. You guys have a great rest of your day. Serge, see you tonight, hopefully. And nicely done. Nicely done.